Alright, so apparently Mr. Tate is stepping back into the ring. Andrew Tate is fighting again. This video is by Facify. Support ways on. Please like, comment, and subscribe to both of us. Let's go.
And right now, would you say the front runner is the Tate fight?
I'd say Andrew Tate more than likely. Then
Wow.
Darren Till versus Andrew Tate. Is this fight actually happened? There was articles coming out saying that Tate is not in talks for a Misfits boxing event, but negotiations are definitely underway now, with both of them having a back and forth and confirming it. Firstly, after Darren Till's recent win, we see him frustrated about his career. He said, truth be told, I don't think I'm a better boxer than some of the individuals I've been calling out. I just know I'm smarter, stronger, and more powerful to beat them. And I will have more will to win than them. Right now, as it stands, the conversations are as follows. Carl Froch is just messing around. He doesn't actually want to fight. He can have 2 ringside tickets to my next fight because I'm not chasing that anymore. Tommy Fury simply doesn't want the fight against me. It's a lot for him on the line in his own eyes and his family's, and they don't want the embarrassing. That leaves Andrew Tate, and I don't think deep down he wants it. I think he'll have a few warm-up fights before me.
But isn't Andrew Tate an old man now, bruv? Isn't he like 40, bruv? You want to fight like the elderly, bruv? Like, I know it's not that old, but come on, dude.
Tate obviously has pending legal situations right now. He was a kickboxer that had many fights, but he's been retired for a while now. The rumor was that he's gonna have a few warm-up fights, but he responded to Darren Till saying, I've got a lot of experience beating up Scousers. I smashed 2 of them to pieces in a playground on New Year's Eve 2017, then F some girl in Hilton. She probably accused me of human trafficking somewhere. Darren Till said, that's a really cool story, mate. Are we fighting or not? My team have already reached out to your team. I just want to know if the top G alpha of all alphas is game. Simple. Get back to me ASAP.
I feel like Tate don't want to get back in the ring for real, bro. Tate knows he's not that guy he used to be. He still can fight, but I don't know, man.
And Darren Till actually spoke a little bit more about the negotiations and this fight of Andrew Tate and what his thoughts are on him in an interview with Errol Hawani just recently.
if you're going to go around referring to yourself as the top G, the alpha of all alphas, then he's definitely not going to decline a fight with me, as he's going to come in and show me why he's the top G. So top Mong, top alpha, I'm certainly expecting him to accept the fight with me real soon.
I reported
Get better internet firstly.
They're in advanced talks, and it seems like it's going to happen. I can't see any scenario, Darren, where this guy who claims to have this big ego, who in reality I think has a very fragile ego, would ever sign up for a fight against someone like you. He's going to want a tomato can. He's going to want a cupcake to show everyone that he's an alpha. Why would he sign up against you? Do you think otherwise?
I definitely do think otherwise, but again, I don't go around calling myself the top J. I don't try to, I don't try to belittle women. I have 4 daughters, so I'm like, I have 4 daughters and a beautiful girlfriend, and I have many girls that I look up to and respect.
Andrew Tate responded to this interview saying, "This is gay. I have daughters too, but what is this feminist bullshit? And who's the bulldog saying that I'm fragile? This is also gay. Can a brother not just make a comeback without everyone becoming gay?"
Tate is too old to be talking like this, bro. Like, grow up, bruv.
For me, women are the power. They bring life into this world. So I'm girl power. So like, I don't need to demasculate women for my own ego and sense of alpha. I
don't think Tate really does that. A lot of that is sarcasm, to be honest. He's being sarcastic. He's being over the top. Bro, he's a lot of it is an act with Tate. You can see. I don't think he really has a disdain towards women, but anyway.
Man that calls him the top G and top alpha, he's obviously going to come and have to prove it like me, but I'm just a different kind of man. He's a very intelligent, like high IQ guy, that's for sure, but his ego is what will hurt him if he ever comes up against me on the mic, at the presser. I'm willing to go all the way.
Is this an active thing that Misfits is trying to get done? Do they want to make this fight happen for you?
Yeah, but shout out to Misfits. They're really doing their thing. Like, if they make this happen, hats off, bro.
I think all parties do. Andrew Tate definitely is interested. It's looking like a fight that's going to be made before the end of the year in a great location. The money's obviously tasty for him as well. So it's definitely, it's I'd say at the moment a 75% made fight.
Where would it take place?
Not in England anyway.
Middle East?
Darren Till had also said, just had a 7-minute freeway call with my management. I can get the fight done with the top Mong, but I'm going to have to succumb to his demands and requests. Obviously, he's the top Mong, and I will agree to everything. He can have more money, choose the clothes, and choose everything. I'll simply train and do a demolition job on him. Andrew Tate responded saying, "Darren, I think you're hilarious. Always enjoyed your antics and humour. Also seen your career and respect it. You're well liked in my circles. The fight would be great. I understand fighting me is life-changing money for you, not me, but there's no need for name calling. I really don't like all that clown shit and being rude. We're both professionals here. I find it rude, and if that's the the way you're trying to get the fight, it won't happen. I'm the superstar here, talk nicely and I'll reply to your team's desperate messages. One of the main...
You see, Tate, I don't like, he always deflects, bro. He always makes it seem like, oh, I'm too good for this, I'm too big for this, I'll decide if I want to do it, and then doesn't do it.
Things is that Andrew Tate may need some warm-up fights because he's not fought in a long time, but he actually held an event not too long ago that went viral on Happy Punch, over 10 million views, where he fought 60 guys for 3 minutes each.
Nah, but Andrew Tate's still fighting. He's sparring almost daily, bruv. He's still active.
Time.
Look, he messed that man up, and that man looks severely younger than
I
him,
think I'm gonna have some for dinner. I'm gonna eat some liver.
but probably inexperienced kid. What you mean brief, bruv? Just got punched in the fucking...
Darren Till said, Andrew Tate, I've asked my team to do some begging to fight you, and I will try to keep my anger issues and insults to a minimum. I do not want to insult you to the point of you declining potentially the biggest fight of the past decade. F Jake Paul, Mike Tyson's bout, F Canelo and Crawford, F the UFC, and F every other promoter out there. F them all. Me and you, aka Top Mong, the promoter willing to promote the shit out of this fight on Misfits. I respect you've actually had the decent amount of fights in your career. Didn't make it to my level, but had a decent level fighting career. Obviously, you had other things you were pursuing, one being making more money than sense, which I commend you on. What color is your Bugatti? But yeah, let's do this shit. And gave a little update recently when he was calling out HS Tikky as well.
Now, but we can't pretend that Andrew can't fight. He clearly can fight. He's proved that many times. He's sparring almost all the time, you know. Just in his spars, you can see Andrew's a fighter, bro. By heart, by nature.
I want that Andrew Tate fight me. Now, we all know Andrew Tate ain't fighting me. He's clearly stated that, to be honest with you. But, you know, he wants me to turn around and respect him and say, you know, obviously, he's talking about money and stuff. And by the way, you made a comment about how much I earned. You're way off, mate, you know. That whole show was based around my salary, what I want. I think you do well. You seem to have a fair few quid around you. I don't know if you've probably got more than me, but then again, I've got me big business out there in Dubai, my big crypto casino.
I was just talking about a crypto casino, man. I'm thinking about opening one of them, bruv. Them boys making a lot in them crypto casinos, bruv.
Online casino, and it's absolutely fucking smashing the back arse out of it. So we're probably, you know, one day I'm up, one day you're up, one day I'm down, one day you're up more than me. I don't really know, but yeah. Keep your fucking mouth shut, you stupid little cunt. Stop giving it to me, calling me all these lick asses. Obviously I'm a lick ass. Want the big fights, mate? Get it into your head. This is the business. Don't try and instill your morals upon me, because I don't have a moral to my name. Alright?
You don't have morals, my boy? You need to have at least some morals, bro. You can't just go around life being a flippin' empty body, bro.
Lesson learned.
If Andrew Tate goes in there against Darren Till, who's been very active on Misfits over the last year or so and fighting in boxing, I believe he's had 3 fights that he's won back-to-back with
Still
4
cooking
knockouts as well. This is going to be a situation where Andrew Tate is essentially the underdog. Although he keeps himself in good shape and does sparring against decent level opposition, nothing like staying active in the actual ring. Andrew Tate, with a lot to lose coming into something, he is the underdog. You'd have to respect him for that. And somehow, on top of all of this, HS Tikky got dragged into the drama.
Don't make me give your mother a wedgie in front of you stupid little cunt, because I will. Alright?
This is getting a little bit heated. Now, HS Tikky and Darren Till are both on the Misfit scene. HS Tikky's only had 1 fight. It seems like he has been involved in the influencer space for a while, and the Misfits rumours of all these different fights that haven't happened. But Darren Till is a potential opponent. Now,
oh man, Tikky's such jokes, bruv. I get that a lot of people say he's immature and all this, but as an entertainer, he is jokes, bruv. I can't lie.
He randomly just posted on X calling out HS Tikky for some comments he made about his earnings.
Actually getting paid, probably getting $250,000 a fight right now, $300K. Like, you're probably doing pretty decent, yeah. But I don't know why. I think it's two-faced. It's two-faced, bro. Like you're moving two-faced. Just ask for the fight like a good boy and just fight him. Do you know what I'm saying?
The reason he's saying this is because Darren Till and Andrew Tate has been in negotiations to make a fight happen on Misfits, and before he was bigging up Andrew Tate in these tweets, and just recently when this fight is being talked about, he's made a few disrespectful comments, then he took it back as well. So HS was just saying, stick on what you believe and you'll probably get the fight with Andrew Tate. When Darren Till was going on his rant against HS Tokky, he was saying a bunch of things, just giving him a warning, saying he's funny, but he basically mentioned his mum and saying he'll give his mum a wedgie.
Down below, who you saying? Who you got, Till or Tikky, bro? I won't lie, Tikky, look, he got a whole broken hand there, bruv. His hand is even broken, bruv. Like, you know what I'm saying? Darren's still with it, bro. You know what I mean? So I might have to have Darren on this one. Tikky is just eating flipping Oreos every day. You know what I'm saying? Just talking to people on live every day. Broken hand, gambling. Like, this man's not serious, bruv. I think Till is about that work.
I thought he said he was going to give me a wedgie when I first read this. You're going to give my mum a wedgie in front of me. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Calm down, mate.
What type of diss is that?
I actually think you're funny. I seen your terror in that interview a guy did today. I do think you're funny.
Louis Theroux.
You're all kinds of smoky, and I want to been nice to you. But
You will give my mum a wedgie in front of
me. I don't think you take it seriously, do you? But you love a bit of controversy like myself. But yeah, mate, I'm gonna have to wedgie your mother in front of you, carry out, and I'll scratch your eyes out.
Honestly, yeah, listen, bro, listen. Don't ever think that I will not step
Don't ever
in the ring with you, bro. Don't ever think that.
Now, I semi think a lot of the time HS Tokky is trolling. I do not think he has the pedigree right now to step in straight against Darren Till. This guy would need a couple of warm-up fights.
Saying,
he's fought one fight. Darren Till obviously has the career before, and he's been very active in boxing.
Yeah, Darren Till he got experience. Tikky just out here running his mouth. Now, he did have that fight in Magaluf, which we all saw. And yeah, Tikky, he's got hands, but he was throwing haymakers and men weren't getting knocked out. So for me, I don't know if he has as much power in his punch as he thinks. But yeah, I don't know. Darren Till seems like it might be long, bruv.
It's recently. So will this fight happen? I'm trying to build something up here between these two, potentially, but I do not think it will be anytime soon. The Andrew Tate fight is something they're trying to make happen with Darren Till right now. But I'm still not sure if that fight's going to even happen.
How many times have we seen Andrew almost fight this person, that person? It just never happens. I don't think Andrew wants to fight professionally. I'm not saying he can't fight. Obviously he can. But for whatever reason, I just think he knows he's old, bruh. He's almost 40 years old. Like, he's not really trying to get in the ring, you know, like that. But I don't know. Maybe if the money's right for him, he'll do it. But isn't it he's a super trillionaire? He don't need the money. So probably he'll never fight.
Well, Andrew Tate has the experience, but he has not been active himself. Now, Darren Till, you know, is a savage, and he doubled down on these comments basically after about disrespecting HS's mum and just said wedgies all round for the Tokky family, especially mummy. He didn't say he was going to give HS Tokky a wedgie in front of his mum. He said he would give it to his mum. Wow. But Darren Till often, he puts people off fighting him before the fight. He says too much online. Even the Tommy Fury stuff, he scared him by saying he was going to kick him in the face. And
yeah, but he's not going to really wedgie his mom, blood. That's not gonna happen, bro.
Fight obviously didn't come to fruition.
Okay,
and right now,
well, for me, I think that Darren Till is washing HS Tokky. If they were to fight now, even if Tikky's hand was fine, Darren Till looks like he takes boxing seriously. Tokky just keeps saying he wants to take boxing seriously. I think if he really did train and he was serious and he did actually eat right, and he wasn't living this wild life that he's living, then he would. But he's just living too much of a crazy life. I don't believe that he'll get his shit together enough to get to Till's level, bro. I really don't think so. Like you said, Tokky, like Fesify said, Tokky has only had one professional fight and he's been gassed off that fight. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Till has been putting in the work. So, I don't know. I don't even see Tokky in the gym like that. I don't see him on the pads. I don't see him with the trainer. I don't see him doing nothing. I just see him with Hans, bruv. I just see him with Hans. I see him eating, gambling. That's all, bro. So that's how I feel about that. But you guys let me know down below what you think. What do you think, fam? Do you think you got Tokky or you got Darren Till in this young spar-off? And then in terms of Andrew Tate and Darren Till, yeah, the thing is, Tate is regularly fighting. He's serious about fighting. He's still in good shape. He's still clearly better than everyone around him when it comes to fighting. So I think that Tate is still in pretty good shape, but he's up there, bro, in age. He's up there. So I don't know if we're really going to get a prime Tate or if it's going to be fair. How old is Darren Till? I'm not sure how old he is, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure he's much more younger than Tate. Much more younger than Tate. But yeah, we'll see. You guys let me know. With Darren Till and Tate, who you got? Who you got? For me, I still got Darren. I just think, man, I think Tate is fighting people who are mostly scared of him or not on his level for the most part, whereas Darren is really fighting people who are trying to take his head off for the most part. So I don't know. We'll see. You guys let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love y'all. Shout out everyone subscribing, liking, commenting, doing all the things that y'all do. We appreciate that shit.